Hello, good people of BB2. I'm Chook. I'm your fearless, fastidious, and no longer faceless leader. And the purpose of this video is to lay out for you the rules of the donation and growth contest, but also the purpose of the donation and growth contest. Because clan mail is too short, and as many of you have discovered, I tend to be loquacious. That is, I talk a lot. But I'll try to make this as quick as possible, so I took down some notes for you. The way that this works is that we're factoring in both total donations and growth of players, all right? And there are 3 prizes available, 2 500 gem prizes, 1 1200 gem prize, and they come in the form of iTunes gift cards with codes that would be sent via email. I've had several people tell me that they don't have email, which boggles my mind, unless like maybe you used your parents' email to get on a Game Center account to play the game or whatever. We can work around that, that's fine, you know. I'm sure they would be fine having me send the code should you win to them and they give it to you. There are a few stipulations here to the contest right off the bat that you should know. First, no elders are eligible. Obviously that includes me as well. And secondly, what was the second one? Oh, that if you do win, you have to commit to spending the gift card on gems for your BB2 account, which you'd think would go without saying. But the season starts Monday, that is today, the day that I'm recording the video anyway. Hopefully I'll get it posted today. Sorry I didn't get it done earlier, but I was really sick. I'm feeling much better today, thank you. I'm tracking total donations, right? The amount of troops requested I track as well, but that's not factored into the contest. It's not about your ratio, it's about total donations, but it's also about growth. I have 2 different modifiers, one for the size of a player when the contest started. We've got that recorded. And for every level that you gain from now until the end of this 2-week season, right? When all the donations are reset. So the contest runs for 2 weeks. And the principles here are this. It's a lot easier for a larger player to donate troops, right? To donate more troops, to donate higher value troops. But it's easier for a smaller player to grow. And that's the principle that should be operating in the clan, is that larger players should be giving good, killer troops to the smaller ones so that they can grow faster, so that they can have better raids. And the smaller players' jobs primarily should be to grow and become a larger account, right? But we all have to donate together in order to do that, right? When you're on and you see that somebody's got a request up, you donate. And that brings me to a few warnings here about the contest in particular, but again, this is about the purpose of the contest. These apply generally. I do track lots of data because I'm goofy like that, including donations received. You know, there's some people I guarantee you are thinking, well, I'll just donate every time I can and I'll just never request and go without troops for 2 weeks because somehow that's going to give me an advantage. No. Be cool to each other. That's the whole thing. Be cool to each other, man. So I'll disqualify people who just stop requesting. You know, I know the historical data on people that have been here for a while anyway. If people request certain types of troops in a conversation, then let them get them. You know, don't just bam sneak in your barbarians or archers or something if somebody wants a dragon or a healer. You know what? You be cool to each other. There's a flip side to that coin though that also applies generally. If people are requesting uber troops all the time, but not reciprocating by giving their allies, their clanmates troops, you know, you can't just expect to always have level 5 plus only, you know, that kind of thing, especially if you're not giving those. For example, I hand out dragons daily, but I'm not going to be giving, I don't give dragons to people that have a ridiculously negative donation ratio. If you're taking and not giving, right, this is a general principle for life. But be chill about it, right? I mean, the winners are going to shake out over the course of the 2 weeks. You stole my donate, man, or somebody please request, I need to get donates in, somebody, you know, that kind of stuff isn't going to help the team effort, the camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? People are just going to get annoyed if someone's always begging for someone to throw up a request. It's great that you want to donate, don't get me wrong, but take your opportunities when they present themselves. And that's really just about being there. Having chat open, even if you're a quiet person and you don't want to talk. We got a lot of talkers in the clan, and myself included, right? If you're not a big talker, that's just fine. But when all we ever see of you is a donation request, you're not really being a member. Don't have to talk all the time. You can be quiet. You can just hang. You can lurk. I do plenty of lurking. Lurking while I'm working. Oh, and again, I personally am going to try to dial it back. I'm sure, again, anybody that's been here for any length of time knows that my donation ratio is ridiculously positive because I want to try to help people with as good troops as I can all the time. But I'm going to try to keep it at a more one-to-one level ratio because it should be a team effort. And another general principle there is don't complain if someone gives you what troops they have, level 1s, 2s, 3s, whatever, People give what they can. And just the other day I saw somebody quit because somebody was laughing at him and picking on him for giving them level 1 troops. And luckily for them, I reached the conversation late. Because that's not cool, man. made a poor kid feel bad and quit. That sucks. If somebody asks for something and they don't necessarily get it, you can give them something else. It's okay. But be cool about it. Use good judgment. People trying to game the system by, say, burning troops on goblins again and again. Like I'll get together with my friend here and we'll talk behind closed doors and say, all right, man, we can win this if we just do this and just keep burning troops and giving them to each other. We'll see it. We'll know. It's way too easy to see. The elders are going to see that, and I have no problem with people requesting replays. If people are trying to be good, just don't do stupid crap like that, We're not talking about like $100 prizes or anything here either, right? It should be a friendly competition. Oh, if you want to leave the clan to go visit friends or to help somebody else grow their clan or do whatever, that's all cool, but you got to talk to me or Dylan so that we can record your donation numbers before you go so that you can have those as part of your running tally. But if you're hopping in and out all the time, it's just not feasible to stay in the contest. I mean, it's cool if you want to do that, if you need to visit a lot of people a lot of the time, but it's probably not practical to stay in the contest then. And overall, the whole idea here is to encourage more people to do more donating and to get more involved with their clanmates and to know who these people are. If the contest creates more problems, like antagonizing people or annoying people just by doing it, then I reserve the right to just scrap it all together, and I'll still give out the prizes, but at that point it'll be strictly a consult and vote among all the elders as far as who's done the best with the thing. And that's true of the way it stands right now anyway, because I'm pretty sure that my math is right as far as having the modifiers for growth dialed in correctly. But if it was to throw everything so out of whack that only the very smallest players who are growing at a steady rate were the ones that won versus people who donated one heck of a lot, then obviously, so I will take the numbers and the results to the elders and we'll get them approved. So good luck, play hard, have fun, cheers.